welcome back to my channel. I'm Peaches from Lovers for Healthy Life. And I'm going to be indoors for a couple of days, getting a little rest. Pulled a few muscles, so I'm going to take the rest I need before I finish some of the projects I've been working on. But I want to take you outdoors and show you one of the projects that I completed and one that's halfway done. And we still have a couple more projects that I need to complete. And I also want to show you a little tip, a little garden tip that may help some of you who are dealing with those pesky squirrels in the garden. So come along with me and let's have some fun. This is my homemade compost right here. I'm just filling in the hole. There's eggshells in there and all sorts of goodies. I cannot get over these peppers. They are just, just on this one plant, let me count here. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's 12. Then let's go around here. 13, 14, 15, 16, and then some baby ones. Oh, way at the top. 17, 18, 19. So there's over 20 peppers on this one plant right here. And all my pepper plants are doing really, really well. Well, guys, I've been working hard to get my projects completed and kind of under the clock because it's getting cooler, and I really need to get my hoop house up because I have banana trees and different fruit trees I want to put inside there for the winter. So what I did first, though, I went ahead and did my fence because I want to protect my lettuces and my brassicas and my squash plants. Then I added a little bit of privacy screen because I wanted to feel a little bit more cozy, because over there is my seating area and I'm only halfway through the fence. I still have to go all the way down there, which is about another 60 feet, and then I'm going to come across the back, but the back's not going to have a screen. It's just going to have just regular fencing, and my husband wants to go deeper into the woods with a 6-foot fence. He said he saw some bear scat, and we don't have problems with a lot of bears in this area, but every now and then there is a black bear that will mingle in the woods. So that way it'll give us a chance just to get ready to escape or whatever we need to do in case a black bear comes up. And I don't want to be sitting enjoying my coffee over there and a black bear comes behind me. Definitely don't want to be doing that. But anyways, I got my tomato trellis all done, and it was super easy to install with this snow fencing. Basically, this is just the right here, the post. This is a 7-foot post, and I was able to put 6 of them in, 1 on each end and then 1 in the middle, and then I just used cable ties to latch on the fence, and my husband helped me with that. And if you follow me on Instagram, you also saw that one of the posts just wouldn't go in because there was a huge stone which is right here in one of the holes, and then there was another stone in another hole. So we had to dig those up and fill in the hole. So it was a little bit difficult because of the stone, but I'm gonna set planters on the stone, I think, some flowers, so I can give it like a little bit of decor right in the beginning. But yeah, and now I went ahead and planted my tomato plants. I started these seeds back in June 27th, and they were been waiting. I cut them way back, took off all the bad leaves, but I did get my holes dug for next year that I'll be planting my tomatoes right here. Now I know you're thinking, well, aren't you supposed to rotate your crops? Yes, you are, but what I'm going to be doing is just totally digging out the soil, putting in fresh compost soil, and kind of rotating the soil so that the tomatoes can grow here each year. And I just really enjoy the fact that I can be able to walk through here and harvest the tomatoes. It's going to look really cool, I think, with red tomatoes hanging. At least that's what I'm picturing anyways. And I got tomatoes on this side already planted. And the reason why I did this type of a tomato trellis is because I grow really large tomatoes. I started to grow really large tomatoes, and the other method just wasn't working for me. So this method hopefully will work a lot better. Also, I wanted to show you these little gadgets I picked up on Amazon. They're actually food covers. And here's one right here. Now, you only have so much time, so the seeds can actually germinate. And I kept coming out here, and some squirrel and birds, they were actually digging up my seeds. So, it got really frustrated because I'd come out here. I think I sowed my fall crops at least several different times, at least 3 or 4 different times, and the squirrel will still come out here and dig them up. So I really got frustrated and looked for a solution. One being the fence, but I don't think that's going to stop a squirrel. So I decided to come up with this option, and so far so good. This is some Swiss chard right here that's coming up, and then I have my lettuces that are coming up, and this seems to be working. Now this is my snow pea that's going to start to come up this trellis, but my kale plants are starting to come up. Now I would come out here and you could see some of the damage right here that the squirrels would do, but I have my kale plants. So I think this is curly kale. This is some collard vates that's coming up, and more kale inside of these little under the little covers. So I'm going to show you how these work. It's really simple, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box if you want to pick some of these up and where I purchased them off Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. Basically, it's almost like an umbrella. You just take the little string that comes right here, fit over your planter, because remember I told you I was trying to get beans out of this planter and the birds or squirrels were digging up all the seeds, so I was able to cover up the planter here.